welcome back to B.Y.C Crochet. This is Brenda, and today we are going to do a tutorial on the stitch pattern called Around the Block. If you know this particular stitch pattern by a different name, by all means please put it down in the comments. We are going to begin by chaining multiples of 10 plus 8. So I am going to chain a total of 38, and I will be right back with my chain. Okay, I have 30 here. We'll do an additional 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Once again, it is multiples of 10 plus 8. As long as you want it. If you want it for a blanket, if you want it for a cardigan, for a scarf, you just make the length that you want in multiples of 10 plus an additional 8 chains. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the 4th chain from the hook and do a double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do another 4 consecutive double crochets in the following chains. That's 2. Be a total of 5 additional. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we had the beginning chain plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional double crochets. What we're going to do is we're going to skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and in the 3rd chain from the last stitch that we did, 1, 2, 3, we're going to do a double crochet, and we are going to chain 2 into this space right in here. We're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to skip the following 2 chains, skip, and in the next 5 consecutive chains we're going to do 5 double crochets. So we're going to skip. If you hear any noises, that's my tummy. I'm hungry. That's 1. My stomach is growling, but we'll have to wait. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, again you're going to skip 2 skips, and then on the 3rd chain from the last double crochet you're going to do a double crochet, chain 2, and you're going to do another 3 double crochets into that space. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, again we're going to skip, and the next we're going to do another 5 consecutive double crochets. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is it we're going to do now? That's right, we're going to skip, and in the next one we're going to do a double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochets into that space. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to skip, and we're going to do a total of a total of 6 double crochets in the continuous chain. We're going to begin with 6 and we're going to end with 6. And I must have missed a stitch somewhere, or when I did my row, and this goes to show you that it's okay if you missed a stitch somewhere or you miscalculated your original row. No big deal. You're gonna always have 6 stitches at the end. So put 2 in 1 stitch is not a problem, just as long as you have 6 at the end. And nobody will know but you and me. See, we have the 6th stitch. Normally, if I may have missed a chain somewhere, or maybe when I did my original chain, I may have missed 1 chain, but that's okay. We're not going to tear it all up because of that, and I want to show you it's actually good that it happened, because that way you see that it's no big deal. You just keep on going. So we got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at the end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's continue. Once again, if I would have done my base chain correctly with the right count, I would have had exactly 6 chains at the end, which would have been perfect. But if you don't, now you know that it's okay. You can just keep on going. Now we're going to do a stacked single crochet. Unless you feel better just doing a chain 3, you can do a stack. You can do a chain 3 if you want, but I'd rather do a stacked single crochet. It gives me a better stitch to go into at the end of each row. Okay, once we do the first single stacked stitch, we're going to do another 5 double crochets, because the beginning always has 6 stitches, or 6 double crochets. The stacked single counts as the first one. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to chain 2. We're going to single crochet into the space that we created with the chain 2 and the first double crochet on this granny cluster. Then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do 5 double crochets on top of the 5 double crochets we have here. Do you know what we're going to do now? We're going to do 2 chains, single crochet into the space between the chain 2 and the first double crochet, another 2 chains, and double crochets, 5 consecutive ones on top of the last 5 that we did on the prior row. Again, we're going to chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and on top of that first chain we're going to go ahead and do sorry guys, jumping ahead of the game here. We're gonna do the 5 consecutive double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorry about that. And then on top of that last stitch we're going to do the 6th double crochet. From this point forward you're going to do a stacked single crochet if you want, unless you want to stay with the chain 3. If that's what you prefer, that's perfectly fine. I like the stacked single crochet. For me, it's a better it gives me a better clear stitch where to go into when I'm crocheting my last double crochet. So now we're going to turn our work, and we're going to go once again, unless you prefer to do chain 3, we're going to do the stacked single crochet. Now we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and in this third stitch we're going to do a double crochet. Chain 2. Does this look familiar? And 3 double crochets into that space. Then we're going to do 2 double crochets. Let me just put this down so I can show you. We're going to do 2 double crochets in here. We're going to do 1 double crochet in here in this single crochet space, and then we're going to do another 2 double crochets in here. That's going to give us the 5 that we are the pattern calls for, like the 5 here. We're going to do the 5 up here. Okay. So that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. Double crochet 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 3 double crochets into that space. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're going to do 2 double crochets in this space, 1 double crochet in this space, and 2 more double crochets in this space. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Again, 1, 2, 3, double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochets into that big space. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2 double crochets into that space. 1 double crochet into that single crochet space from before, and another 2 double crochets in the other space. Okay. Again, 1, 2, 3, double crochet, 1, 2 chains, 3 double crochets into that big space. And then we're going to, oops, sorry guys, 1, 2, in here we're going to do, I'm going to skip the 2, the last 2, and in the very last stitch we're going to do a double crochet. This is where we're at right now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn our work and we're going to do a stacked single crochet, and then we're going to chain 2. Okay, I'll show you. So we're going to do another stacked single crochet in here, 1, and then another. That's considered our first double crochet of our row. Chain 2, single crochet into that space, chain 2, 5 consecutive double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Again, chain 2, single crochet into the space, chain 2 again, and 5 consecutive double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, chain 2, single crochet again into that space, chain 2, 5 consecutive double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went one too many. 5. Chain 2. I squirreled there for a moment and kept on going. Okay, chain 2, single crochet into that space, chain 2, and we're going to double crochet into the top of our stacked single crochets, or the top of your chain 3 chain, if that's how you decided to start the chain. Okay, so there we go. So what do you think comes next? So we're going to do another extended single crochet, and then we're going to do 2 double crochets in this space. Let me move my yarn so you can see. We're going to do a stacked single crochet, then we're going to do 2 double crochets in this space, 1 double crochet in this single crochet space, and then 2 double crochets in here. And then we're going to do another side granny cluster here, and then we're going to keep on going. All right, again we're going to do a stacked, if I can find my stitch, go. Tight crocheters have other issues. No, this is not right, it's too tight. Sorry guys. There we go. Okay. Double crochet, double crochet. That's 3. That's 4. And that is 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochets into that big space. I think you guys have it already. You guys understand what the pattern is like and what the rhythm is. And it's super easy. If you get a little confused with the beginning of each row, just watch the video, the tutorial, and just go to those spots and then kind of get the rhythm of that row, and then just keep on going. My tummy is saying, feed me, Seymour, feed me. I'm going to do another double crochet, 2 in this space, 1 in that single, 2 in the next space, and don't forget the ending clusters have a total of 6. So on top of that stacked single crochet, we're going to do a double crochet, totaling 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the way it's supposed to be. So every row that starts with the double crochets, you'll always have 6. 6 at the end. Once again, you'll have 5 in the middle rows. Okay. Now we're going to do another extended single crochet, come back with 5 double crochets to close this off. Then we're going to do chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, 5 double crochets, and we're going to finish up this row. Okay, again an extended single crochet, and another 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, single crochet in that space, 1, 2, ooh, another 5 consecutive double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, single crochet, 1, 2, again 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one, 6 on top of that stacked single crochet. Okay, so now we're gonna go, we'll do one more set. Okay, we'll do one more set, which will be one identical to this one. So we're going to do a stacked single crochet, and then we're going to go into the third row from where we're at, and the third stitch, and we're gonna do the double crochet and do the granny cluster on the angle. Okay, one single crochet and one second single crochet stacked, 1, 2, 3, double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochets in that same space. We're going to do 2 double crochets in this space, 1 double crochet in the single crochet space, and 2 double crochets in the other space. One, 2, 3, double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochets into that big space, again 2 double crochets into the space, one double crochet into the single crochet space, and then 2 more double crochets into that other space. Okay, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1, 2 chains, and again 3 double crochets into that space, 1, 2, and 3 double crochet into that space, double crochet into the single crochet space, and double crochet 2 double crochets into that other space. Okay, get some yarn. Now once again we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do a double crochet into that third stitch, chain 2, and 3 double crochets into that big space. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. In that last stitch we're going to do a double crochet. Okay, so let's do the last row, and I think you guys should be good. You guys can rewind and look at the video as many times as you want. You can do a border if you'd like, however you want. You don't have to do a border if you don't want to. With the stacked single crochet, I think it gives it a nicer, straighter edge. But it's up to you. Let's do that last row together. Again, a stacked single crochet, chain 2, because we're in one of these little clusters, single crochet, chain 2, and we're going to do 5 consecutive double crochets. Chain 2. Okay, so we left off, sorry guys, the camera, the battery went dead. So we did the 2 chains, single crochet. Now we did 2 chains, and we're going to do 5 consecutive double crochets. I was almost done. I couldn't believe the camera turned off on me. I was like, what? Okay, now we're going to do chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and 5 consecutive double crochets. For 5, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and on top of that stacked single crochet, we're going to do a double crochet. So guys, this is the final product of the tutorial around the block stitch pattern. As you can see, it looks more confusing or more difficult than what it truly is. Once again, just rewind the video if you get stuck on how to start or how to end the rows, and basically it's the same. If you want something a little bit bigger, once again your foundation row is going to be multiples of 10 plus 8. And like it happened with me, if you fall short of a stitch or so, or your extra stitch, you know, you can actually make it work in the first foundation chain, you know. So don't get too stressed out if you're short a stitch or you're over a stitch. No big deal. Just do the pattern according to the number sequence that I gave you. 6 in the beginning, 6 at the end, 5 in the center, and you should be fine. Make it as big, as wide. I've made this for many boggy blankets, and I really do love and enjoy making it. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. Thank you for spending a little bit of time out of your day with me. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening. From the Yarny Cave, peace. I love you guys. God bless, and we will see you soon. Bye.